We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we've got a Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Here's Nolan Arenado. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's a .327 batter. He's also hit 3 home runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Favorable call in there for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Lindor shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Standing in, Josh Donaldson. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Judge leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs. But if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Three runs already home here. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Throw over to first, and he's back easily. And he lays off again, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Edwin Encarnacion now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's 0 for 5. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny? Robinson Cano will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Chris Bryant waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready now, Carlos Correa. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Correa, who's sometimes called Show Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bryant is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Nolan Arenado.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nolan Arenado, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 3-0. Next up for the Stros, J.D. Martinez, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is there, and he has it for the out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 5 for 14. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Sale stands 6'6" and throws from the left side. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail. And now Bryce Harper. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's strike two. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Lindor has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So striding in, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly, and there are two away now.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-0. And this is fouled at the plate. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. A high fastball is in there. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Salvador Perez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
There's a strike.
The count is 2-1.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike two.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Sales ready. First pitch on its way. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He has an even 10 hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Still down 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Got in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Encarnacion, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Number 13, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now, runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. Change up in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 home. High pop up. Cano has a play. One out.
Up next for the Astros.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike one. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against them. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Down the third baseline. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
The batter, left fielder,
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Goldschmidt is off at first with 2 away. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard but foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And the payoff pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Sale sets. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Steven Strasburg, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Steven Strasburg.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Nolan Arenado.
So digging in now, Nolan Arenado. He had that 2-run home run back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. One out, nobody on. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here now the 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Perez recovers. And he makes the throw to first. Arenado is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 34.
And now Bryce Harper. No hits to this point.
Harper.
He's set and the pitch. 4-1.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The 1-1 home is a low changeup that's laid off.
2-1.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. The 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. This one's down to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. Here's Manny Machado now. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 14.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Sale into the windup. Here it is on 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat you.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way. And that misses ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton coming on. And that retires the side. Astros leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Now the 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Martinez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 29, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Stanton on his way up to second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Kenley Jansen is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. In now, Gary Sanchez. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Last time through was a base hit. One and two to the Yankees catcher. One out and a runner on second base. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
A good job of hitting right there, D-Row. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Bellinger going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Third baseman number 13, Carlos Correa.
Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Row, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. In the dirt, throw to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Sanchez, the runner at third. Correa at second with 2 gone. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. There's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Nolan Arenado will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Roberto Ozuna answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Now the 1-0 is fastball that misses.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
Outside and low, 3-0. Bryce Harper would be next. One.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they like the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
3-0 the count.
Two out, bases loaded. Real fastball's in for a strike. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line toward the gap in left center. Martinez is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for two, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Top of the order. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Fastball in there. 3-2. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's a strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Sale sets. Here's the 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, he's 0 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And a step off. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Ball one.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Line drive to left. In there with base hit.
That's why they call it a game of adjustments right there. The batter has to feel good about what he just did. Swung and missed at the first changeup, got it again, and was able to get himself a knock.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Judge on second. Cano on at first with nobody out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
And that's over. 3-1. His career history with Roberto Osuna, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 3-2 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Craig Kimbrell is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. As a look, now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he lays off for ball 1. For 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Yankees shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
A foul tip held onto behind the plate, and he comes through with a big strikeout here to retire the side. Yankees leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in, Nelson Cruz.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the first out.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Cano has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Kimbrel has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Popped him up. Lindor in foul ground. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there's one away now. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jacob deGrom gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Jacob deGrom.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1. Is in there for strike number 2. One out, nobody on. Here's another 2-2. sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 34. Designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bellinger is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them the spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Chris Ryan.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Smoke toward third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Astros 2. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Bryant is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he's down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Two out, nobody on. Here's the 3-1. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So nothing in the Bombers' ninth. It's last chance now for the Astros. They're down here 5-2. Wade Davis is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Wade Davis.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Nelson Cruz.
Next would be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Joey Votto will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Popped him up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
So striding forward now, Manny Machado. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's 0 for 5. Freddie Freeman will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Freddie Freeman.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Two out, nobody on. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Stepping in, Salvador Perez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Anthony Rizzo will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Anthony Rizzo.
Too high, 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Rizzo, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
3-0 now. Rizzo, 28 years old. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now the 3-0 offering. It's a called strike at the knees with a curveball. Freeman is off at first with 2 away. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Houston. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-2 the final score tonight. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale is the winning pitcher of record. Clayton Kershaw was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The loss goes to Clayton.